Hi Cancers, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. This message is for any Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but also for anybody who has Cancer that rules a particular house or planet that need clarity on, then this message is also for you. If this does end up resonating, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot, and thank you to all my subscribers. Really wonderful energy for you Cancers that came out while I was clearing your cards. A lot focusing on gratitude, nurturing that gratitude, being thankful for the things that are in their right place, especially if worry, doubt, and fear come in October, because this is your October. I don't even know if I said that, but this is October 2024 monthly tarot. And there's a message of that Pluto Capricorn direct energy on October 11th. It could get intense. So the more that you focus on your internal world, your internal peace, focusing on gratitude, there is a strong message of you really having the Midas touch. And I saw 10 of coins, Midas energy, with also this message of balancing the masculine and feminine energy that's within you and seeing, the light attributes of both of those energies. Strong, nurturing mother energy. We have Mars in Cancer, so that makes sense why we're feeling this strong earthly mother energy. You can be feeling the need to protect people. And so when that arises, just be mindful to stay grounded, okay? Stay grounded this month. It's so important. So we're going to go through a little bit of the astrology, and then we'll get into your tarot. But like I said, just a lot of abundance. And this is interesting too, because I forgot to say this, but your Saturn, all right? You've learned a lot of lessons with your Saturn. So please take a look at what house Saturn's in, what sign rules Saturn, because there's a lot of freeing energy for you Cancers. And it's like there is this karmic lesson. It's being learned, and we can finally close this chapter and move on. And when we do that, that's when all of a sudden we finally feel like we can actually put this in the past, okay? Let it just wash away. Whatever it is for you that was this strong karmic lesson, let it be done, okay? And be grateful for the lessons you've learned, because I do feel it's really allowed you to step into your power, to feel empowered, to get back on track too. It's like this idea of now you've reached this place with your Saturn lesson of empowerment and helping yourself feel empowered and empowering others, that now you can get back to what your focus and attention to the details of whatever it is that you're creating in life, all right? Okay, but yeah, strong earthly mother nurturing energy that came through with Moonstone. But the thing that got me the most excited for you Cancers was that 10 of Pentacles Midas touch stuff that came out while I was clearing your cards. Most important thing though, we all come from the same light. All right, always remembering that even people who we we see the contrast in the most, we all come from the same source. And to practice what you preach, that's something too where it's if this is the comfort and joy that you want, how do we get there? Okay, because in this time of October, there's going to be a lot of transformation. We're all being asked to transform. You're going to get a lot of this Knight of Swords energy, all right? People wanting to, speak their truth, speak up for justice, especially during the beginning of October and Libra season. So let's just get a little bit into the astrology. I'm going to have astrology.com's calendar linked in the description of this video. I highly recommend going through all the dates. Mark the things that really feel important to you, especially too if it's something if you have significant placements. And also to check out Pam Gregory, Heather Ensworth, Donna Stellhorn. Love their astrology, and they have amazing videos on all of that. So October 2nd, new moon solar eclipse in Libra. Okay, so this could throw us off balance. Just be mindful, because I'm getting these out before October. If there's any part of your life where you feel like it's off balance, if you can get ahead of it, and work on that, honestly, incorporating yoga, incorporating meditations, anything that can help ground and balance you is going to be so important, all right? But this too, it's very important for water signs, because we need to recognize, actually air signs too, we need to recognize that you can't people please everybody, all right? So Cancers, for you, I just really need you to tune in to, especially too if you get the aspects of the people pleasing and loneliness energy that can come from this. Tune into yourself, tune into gratitude. I think that's why the message of making sure you focus on gratitude, and that it's a lot of choices we can make. You can choose to be grateful. You can choose to focus on the contentment, and you can choose to do these steps to keep yourself on balance. Okay, now another big thing, this is the biggest thing, this is what everybody's been talking about. October 11th, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn. Now, Pluto transited retrograde into Capricorn on September 1st. Pluto's very slow moving, right? This is the last time we're going to see Pluto in Capricorn for our lifetime. So this is a last hurrah, if you will. It can be a bittersweet ending to certain things. However, it's also this energy of this Capricorn paradigm. It's the last ditch effort, right, to hold on to power. And we're seeing that the retrograde started. You can see the plans, if you will, and then it's going to go direct in front of us on October 11th. All right. So just be mindful of staying grounded, staying balanced, because that is after that solar eclipse, new moon in Libra at the beginning of the month. Like, it could really throw us off balance. So again, like, as much as you can stay offline and focus, your energy on the vision of what you have for the future, the better off you will be. So when it comes to lessons learned, here's where the Saturn stuff too for you, and why I think this is going to be very pivotal for you, is we're going to be faced with a lot of things at this time that we were reflecting on when it comes to a Saturn lesson that we've had from this Capricorn paradigm. All right. But from this, it's like, we can't get lost in the what ifs. What's happened has happened. We've learned lessons, and then like, it's just important to move on. Okay. The other thing too is, remember that, like, it's going direct, but then November, after November, we're going back into Pluto and Aquarius, right? And then that's like, this is where we finally can heal, like that healing energy, and why we need that water energy so much. So yeah, look at this. So much about this Saturn completion, and it could have something to do with something you financially have been building, something that is created, like you creating something. But you finally want to take this mask off. If you've been wearing a mask, it's time to take the mask, because Scorpio season at the end of the month is all about the transformation. We're finally shedding these aspects of ourselves personally, collectively, like globally, in society, in our communities. We're shedding parts of ourselves that just no longer serve us. All right. And so for whatever that is for you, whatever mask you've been wearing that isn't a mask that you wanted to wear, but a mask that you felt like you had to wear, this is the time where we can really choose that path, if you will. Yeah, look at that. It's like almost like you're putting on a new mask, because we all have masks that we wear, right? Like, that's kind of important for protection, especially too with water signs, but it's almost like you're putting on a new mask, and not in a way of deceiving, but in a way of just leveling up, in a sense. Okay, very cool. Yeah, look at it. It's because of your Pluto transformation. Answering the wake-up call, empowering yourself helps empower other people. Very strong energy of you empowering yourself being part of your Pluto transformation. So please take a look at what house Pluto's in, what sign rules Pluto, and that's going to give you some clarity into the area of your life where you can be empowering yourself. Now, October 17th, speaking of empowerment, full moon in Aries, October 17th, this is stepping into your power, all right? All of us are going to be feeling this urge to step into our power and like put our foot down, like digging our heels into the ground, if you will. And this is a time where whatever area of your life you need to kind of like take your power back, take control back, this is going to really push you to do that. It's also this energy too, which I love, is there's no limits to your success. And this is Aries bold energy with this full moon, is like you've been wanting to do something, and like energetically you get a boot in the butt that pushes you out on that stage. You've been peeking around the curtain, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom, now do it. You know what I mean? Like, you could literally get put on a stage and like have to perform. But there's just this energy of, don't sit on this bold energy. You're going to feel this urge to express yourself, especially being a water sign. You're going to feel this urge to creatively be bold in some area of your life, and you're meant to answer that wake-up call. Okay, now October 22nd, Sun in Scorpio. So this is exciting because like we're going to be along with that supercharged full moon, we're going to have this like really wonderful, creative, cathartic energy. If there's anything, like I said, attached to this transformational energy from the past that you need to purge it creatively, sing, paint, write, dance, whatever that is. And it's like, you don't have to put it out there for the world to see. This is about you just releasing that energy, okay? Now, October 31st, this is my favorite because it's Halloween and I love Halloween. But the most important part of this, so the veil's already thin around, the time of Halloween. We have Mercury and Scorpio trining Neptune and Pluto. So we have the planet of communication in the sign of death, birth, transformation, trining the planet of dreams in the sign of the dreamer. So dreams going to be very vivid. This is that time where, loved ones can come to us in our dreams. For you, look, a cardinal just came right when I said that. A cardinal came into the bushes and was just looking over here. So there is this really strong connection of, even if you don't feel like you have a strong connection to the other side, this is going to be a really powerful time to connect and to communicate. All right. And so if there's somebody who has passed that you really love and you really miss, you can just, like I said, it's as much as asking for them to come into your dreams. It's sitting alone, right? Silence and just letting the energy, feel it. It's like getting that gentle breeze or, just feeling somebody's energy there, okay? It's not saying that you're going to physically see somebody in front of you. You could, but I just really want you to recognize that there's so much here for us to experience and see. And then this is something that's interesting because it's this is for everybody. We're all connected. We're all tuned in. We're all tapped into this quote other side, right? And it's just when the veil is that thin, even people who might not have ever felt that energy before, they're going to feel it, and then it can raise their consciousness, okay? So think of it as a way of raising people's consciousness. But I am so excited for you because, like I said, there's just so much here to stability and growth and empowerment that let's just get into it and see what I got going on for you, Cancers. I do think that there might be an area of your life where you're feeling off balance. So whatever that energy is for you, it takes a lot of choices that we have. Okay, you're definitely going to be feeling that Libra solar eclipse. All right. Well, we're going to clarify the end of the month. This, like I said, could actually be a positive thing when it comes to releasing that energy because it is Saturn and Leo. So we'll get to that in just a little bit. Overall energy, 2 of Wands for October 2024. This is about channeling your willpower and desire to get what you want. There's a lot of energy of we're always presented choices, right? And perhaps it's time we choose a different box. I'm thinking that we keep picking a certain box and now it's time to choose the other box. And this is Mars, so how you assert yourself. Going back to your empowerment, there's this strong energy of choosing which box with asserting yourself empowers yourself. Okay, now what you need more of, justice. This is Libra energy. So this is clarity. This is fairness. This is responsibility. There's this message of really bringing your life into balance. So like I said, the energy of the 5 of Cups here and then needing more of justice and needing balance, it's really saying now is the time. If anything in your life is off balance, if you're craving structure, this is the time to really focus your energy on that. And it's an internal thing. Look at they're both blindfolded, justice is blind, okay? And so it's really this message of tuning out the outside world and tuning into yourself. Now this is interesting because this is what you have the right amount of, 5 of Cups. Now this is Mars and Scorpio. The main message of this is, this feeling of loss and hurt. And so you can see this as a positive thing. If you're feeling this so deeply, it's finally time to release it. You know what I mean? It's you've got it, you've got it all in a jar and now you can finally let it go. And that's where I want you to remember so much of like that focusing on gratitude. This is why. Sure, these cups shattered, but you still have these 2 cups, and wow, are they wonderful cups. And so whatever it is that you feel like you've lost, it's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel sad. But how can you transform that into something beautiful? Now, what you need less of, 8 of Wands. All right. So this rapid movement, this is saying like, yes, 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 yes. Big momentum and big changes. And so I'm getting that we need to slow down a bit. I think that this is actually interesting. This is in this position, this can indicate trauma response. Okay, so when you've experienced trauma or like severe hurt or severe loss, part of the reaction with avoidance is keeping busy. All right. If you're always busy, if you're always on the go, you don't have to sit here and think about this. And so unfortunately, like that's what this means in this position is like you really need to slow down when it comes to this idea of not fully feeling this and releasing it. All right. And because it's like that hurt, like it taught you a lesson. Whatever this hurt is for you, Cancers, it taught you a lesson. And that lesson is here to help you grow. But we need to slow down just a little bit because if we're off kilter because we're staying too busy, we're really going to get thrown off. Okay. What you can change, Page of Wands. Yeah. So here's that creativity I'm telling you about. You have a spark of creativity. Think back to what you wanted to do when you were a child. How can you incorporate that into your life now? All right. There's a spark of inspiration here. And what you can change is allowing yourself to express that. All right. What you can change is fueling your inner flame. I'm getting like this busy stuff. Like I said, it's more of like, going and like running errands and you know what I mean? Or like watching TV and like you could be like doing something creatively to spark something within you to release that. What you need to accept, 10 of Swords. So yeah, this is this idea of surrendering, like understanding whatever this is that we can't like let go of. Once we release it, we can allow that fresh start to come in. All right. Quit struggling. It's something difficult is coming to an end. And this is about, like I said, about the choices we make on how we assert ourselves. All right. End of the month, 5 of Wands, Saturn and Leo, a big, strong, powerful lesson with building our strength, a challenge that is related either to Leo energy or our ego. And the power struggle reminds you to choose your battles wisely because the battle is within. So that's the other important thing. Whatever it is that pulls at us, and this is for everybody, okay, Cancers, whatever pulls out of us is all the root of our shadow. So now I'm going back to why we saw the Faith card and why I had to remind you we all come from the same source. And everybody so far has gotten this message. We all come from the same tree, but we all branch off into different branches, and then those branches have seeds, and then those seeds drop, create new trees with that energy. And so this is just that reminder, Cancers, that whatever it is that like if we're going to feel some like clashing or power struggles, especially related to our ego, we have to understand what is it inside of us that's keeping us in this struggle, okay? But what I love about this is because it can be very cathartic. If you can accept this and release this energy, you'll come out in a much better place. So I want to see what it is that we are avoiding from our past life energy. And there is literally... there is a cardinal that is just sitting on a wire right now, just staring in here. Like, so the cardinal energy has been very, very strong. Okay, so farm is the past life energy that is related to what we don't want to face. Or what we're, I just said what we're avoiding, I guess I should say, not that. Okay, where are you? All right, so your past life on a farm is influencing the situation you're inquiring about. Perhaps you enjoyed a simple, happy life and you crave that simplicity once more. You may have enjoyed the warmth of an extended family during your farm life. Your angels may also be nudging you to become self-sustaining by growing your own food as you did in prior life. You most likely carried forward your green thumb ability to grow plants well. Also, this card may be asking you to reconnect with animals, nature, which were a part of your past lifetime. If you had a past life accident involving farm equipment, this may carry forward to an unexplained injury in this life. You've also had relationships in your life that are playing out in this one. Your body will tell you which situation fits. So notice any goosebumps, chills, or physical reactions as I'm reading this. So whatever this is here, it's like this idea of like what you crave and what you want. And that's interesting, like avoiding that for some reason. It's almost like we feel like if we slow down, we're going to lose our momentum. And that's something that's important in this Aquarian age that we need to remember is work smarter, not harder. Utilize, the tools that we have with these advancements to lessen the work. All right. And like to enjoy life more. It's this energy of if I'm not working all the time, I'm not going to be making the money. And then once you slow down, all of a sudden you're making more. Once you streamline things, all of a sudden you're making more. So it's just this energy of maybe shifting that. Okay. Now let's see. Archetypal energy is affecting Cancer this month. So this can be you or somebody in your life. We all play characters in each other's lives. So for you Cancers, ooh, mother, look at that mother energy. What did I say about that mother energy? Mother and addict, all right? And so let's start with mother first because I really feel this is you. And it's interesting seeing the color association with the farm, all right? And like I said, craving that like just calm and like domestic almost. I'm getting energy. Okay, so light attributes: nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Now, giving birth to life can also be a creative project, okay? Shadow attributes: smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. Addict. Light attribute: helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Shadow attributes: compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. All right. And so this could honestly be connected to the Five of Wands and the Page of Wands as well. If this is your energy, that there's something here where we need to recognize if we're seeing it in somebody else, we might have some area of our own life that is off balance. Okay. Now, because balance and two is like a lot of that energy of just balance, that we can all get our lives. And also too, it's this idea of like, if you are go, it's like, we just have to make sure that we prioritize self-care. Air and fire dragon expands your creative energies. Harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. Like I said, Cancers, there's something here, and I think it is from childhood that you're really passionate about, and you're just really meant to pursue it. So let's get some crystal energy, whatever that is for you. Like I said, that Aries full moon is gonna get us all to like, it's like this like now or never energy, okay? And so whatever that is, like can you start planning on it now, and then by the time that full moon happens, you're ready to put it out there. Oh, these are great. Oh, wow. Okay, so appetite, foresight, okay, and rose quartz, forgiveness. So there is this really strong, like I said, very strong healing energy for you with that Ten of Swords, surrendering something, releasing it, okay, identifying the parts of ourselves that are in everybody else, and foresight. And so I do get this idea of when you can get ahead of this energy, whatever is off balance in your life, get it in balance now. You're going to be ready for whatever life throws at you. Now let's get some empowering energy here. What empowering question is going to help Cancers? All right. Why am I doing the things I'm doing right now? This is perfect for you needing to slow down. If you're just go. Like this is something that I even had this lesson yesterday, and I was stressing myself out about running this errand before picking up my daughter. And then it's like, wait, I can do it after. But the amount of stress I built up in myself to, needing to do this thing, like if I would have paused and said, why am I doing this right? You know what I mean? Like there's something here to, if you are stuck in this avoidance of facing something, of facing an emotional hurt, why am I doing the things I'm doing right now? To slow down, okay? And remember that hurt, like it's accepting what happened and understanding it's a stepping stone to where you're going. And we can't see that until we're there, okay, Cancers? So let's do one clarifier and then we're going to close this out again. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit that like button, subscribe, share this with somebody who needs to hear this message. And let's get something for the end of the month for Cancers, October 2024. Knight of Swords. I really think whatever, you're going to be charged up, all right? So like I said, if you can transform that energy, if you can transform that energy, allow your decisions to be, allow your experiences to help inform your decisions. It's a balance of what you feel in your heart and what you've learned from your experiences in the past. And it's going to open this up. All right. Look at that. If you can transform that, if you can have that understanding, you're golden. So Cancers, thank you so much. As always, shine your inner light. You've got this.